I can't believe all this racist crap going on in this country right now. You know there's real racism in the world? But you know what the problem is? Is liberals, to them, everything is racist. Everything's. It diminishes the real racism that's going on. You know, you talk about these cases going on. Michael Brown. Let me tell you something. If this guy didn't choke a store owner, rob a liquor store, and fight with a cop, he'd still be alive. Would he not? You know, the Gardner thing, I can't believe that one because they're selling Lucy cigarettes. That's liberals. They want their taxes. They're selling Lucy cigarettes. I mean, this just amazes me. You know what no one talks about? They don't talk about the kid in Utah. His name was Dylan Taylor, shot by a black cop. Killed a white kid. Why? Because he has freaking headphones on. Look it up. Don't believe me. Look that story up. But that's not even racism. That's my point is this. It's about cops. Some cops do make mistakes. They're human beings. Think about it. They got to be lawyers. They got to be judges. They got to do everything a split-second decision. They don't have time like a lawyer has 6 months to make a decision. You know, I'm not saying they're always right. Of course they're not always right. But when you have people out there chanting, what do we want, dead cops? When do we want it now? And then 7 days later, 2 cops are killed. You tell me that had nothing to do with it? When Gabby Gifford got murdered, got shot. She didn't get murdered. I'm sorry about that. When she got shot, what did they do? They blamed Sarah Palin because she's targeting districts. Really? There's a store named Target with a bullseye as their freaking logo. I mean, these freaking people, they got to make everything racist. And you know what it starts? It starts from the top because words do matter. Where was the president when these 2 cops got shot? Has he spoken out? I don't know, people. I'm asking. I haven't seen the news in a few days. Has he even spoken out about this? But the point is this. With the rhetoric that these people cause, it starts from him and Holder, the commie mayor of New York, and Al Sharpton. This guy's a freaking criminal, Al Sharpton. Why is he the race relations guy? This reverend. I don't understand him as a reverend. You know who's a good reverend? Yeah, Franklin Graham. How about him? He's sending gift packages all over the world to children in need. Millions of gift packages. No one talks about that, though. They don't talk about that reverend. He's not at the White House 84 times, but Sharpton is. Let me ask you this. Do you have any friends that are freaking thugs that are at your freaking house 84 times in 6 years? I mean, this is amazing. Obama hangs with this guy. This guy is a freaking race baiter racist. He had people got murdered at Freddie Fascist Mart under Al Sharpton. Tawana Brawley case, he caused that problem. I mean, look at his past. Look at his freaking record. The guy's a freaking squirrel. And everybody that's going after the cops, it's amazing. Those are the same people that would be the first ones to call the cops when they freaking need 911, right? But no, but it's good to open. It's a war on cops like it was a war on women. Like it's a war on every freaking stupid thing liberals come up with. They were just mentally ill. They, like I said it again, people, they're on the side of the freaking criminal. Doesn't matter who the criminal is. It's the guy that shot the cop in 1980 in Philly. People love that man. Mamon Bambaya, whatever the hell his name is. They named a street after him in freaking France. But that's okay. Because you're a freaking liberal. I mean, it's amazing. I can't comprehend what's going on here. There were people that even like what Dorner was doing. He was the actual cop that was a bad cop that shot people a year ago in L.A. Remember? The guy in the cabin? I mean, it's just unbelievable how these people go after the cops and they don't think their words matter. Their words don't mean nothing. Farrakhan, one of the biggest freaking racists in this freaking country. He's out there saying, oh, you kill one of ours, we're going to get 2 of you. And this guy does it. This guy just low life goes and shoots 2 cops. And they weren't even white cops. See, New York is diverse, very diverse, New York, NYPD. There's more minorities than white cops. But I don't get this. I don't get this. They act like these freaking cops just run around shooting people on the streets. I got news for you. If you don't have a gun, you're not going to get shot. Same with these freaking looters. Let me ask you this about the looters. These guys loot stores. You know the guy that wanted to burn the bridge down? Let me ask you this. If he was at a garage sale, and I was in his garage, and I choked him, and I stole his freaking spittoon for him, you think he'd freaking be upset? Sure he would. Any of these looters. If you went any of the freaking houses and stole a freaking ashtray, they'd shoot you. But it's okay for them to go run around and loot stores and break windows. But the Tea Party's racist. They're the freaking radicals. Really? Who's radical? The guys shitting on a cop car that occupy people that are fighting with cops and looting stores and stealing stuff? Or the Tea Party people that want less government, lower taxes? Yeah, that's so freaking radical, folks. It just amazes me. And I'm sick and tired of hearing all this race crap. And it's all heretic with all these people. Starts from Obama, Holder, Sharpton, freaking Reverend Wright, too. He was another radical. Reverend Wright and Farrakhan. All these freaking reverends. These are all Obama's friends. Does anybody see anything here? Is there a pattern here? Is there a freaking pattern here with the people this man hangs out with? Think about that. If Mitt Romney, he has 5 sons. If one of his daughter-in-laws had a cousin that went to a Klan meeting, oh, Mitt Romney would be a Klansman. They'd say, one time. But Obama can hang out in a racist church for 20 years, Reverend Wright. Hang out with Farrakhan, his buddy, who's a racist. We all know he's a race-baiting son of a bitch. And of course, Al Sharpton. 84 times at the freaking White House in 6 years? Really? This guy is not a race baiter? Are you kidding me? That's the best you got? He's sitting next to the vice president? Really? Al Sharpton? This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And everyone just does their own thing. People don't know. People don't know what's going on. They don't know. Like I said, they don't know Beyonce's underwear color or freaking how many men Kardashian's been with. Oh, they all know that shit. But they don't know what's really going on. And it's really sad because they're the first to call the freaking cops if someone stole a freaking wheat tin out of their freaking closet. Pathetic. They got to stand up for the cops, not freaking persecute all these cops. They're out there protecting your freaking asses. And you got this freaking commie mayor in New York who actually is a commie because he hung out with the Sandinistas. He freaking, which was honeymoon in Cuba. So the guy isn't actual freaking commie. This guy, and then he expects the cops to freaking stick up for him? This guy's a pathetic weasel. I don't understand you freaking liberals. You got to understand one thing. Democrats are freaking bad for you people. They keep you in freaking poverty. They keep you, your schools, they don't give you school choice. But you still vote for these freaking scoundrels. Why do you do it? You don't listen to the good black leaders. They demean the good black leaders, and there's plenty of them in this country. There's good black people that they demean, but they stick up for guys like freaking Sharpton, Farrakhan, Obama, all these radicals. Reverend Wright, Jesse Jackson. Do you want me to name more? I mean, come on. It just drives me nuts. People don't pay attention to what's going on. Jesus. Someday you think they're going to freaking open up. I don't know when they're going to wake up. I don't know. I don't know what's going to take. But you know what? The cops are not your freaking enemies. Sure, there are some bad cops, but guess what? There's bad plumbers, bad electricians, bad carpenters, bad doctors. There's bad everything in society. It's not a whole group. But then you got the Rams, the 5 Rams guy coming out with, hold your arms up. Which really, that didn't happen. You have witnesses that didn't happen. You know, but how do the cops feel? They have to protect these Rams players. How does Kobe Bryant and LeBron James feel with their little freaking t-shirts? Guess what? They would not enter those arenas if there were no cops there to protect their ass. I wouldn't go to a freaking county fair if there's no sheriffs there to protect your ass. Think about it. You're a freaking county fair. They have sheriffs there, every county. They have freaking cops everywhere you go to protect you people. You wouldn't go to rock concerts. You wouldn't go to a freaking street festival for cops right there. There'd be mayhem in the streets. So everyone's vilifying the cops, but especially these athletes where they sit there, oh, the cops are there to protect their freaking ass. LeBron and Kobe wouldn't go in that arena if there were no cops there. But yet they're out there, you know, with the little t-shirts, or the Rams out there, hold your arms up. Yeah, hold your arms up. Son of a bitch, hold your arms up. You gotta hold your arms up. You gotta thank the freaking cops instead of threatening them. Sickening. Completely sickening.